Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another TEW2020 Experiment video here today. As you can see, we have winded the clock back quite a while. Monday, week 1, January 2004. And, I mean, the star of the show's right here, isn't he? He's right here. Brock Lesnar. 2004, of course. Brock Lesnar leaving in March/April and not returning until April 2012 to hashtag beat up John Cena after WrestleMania 28, I want to say, and I'm pretty sure I'm right. But what if things were different? What if that wasn't the case? As you can see, we're in WWE, and we go to Brock Lesnar, your current WWE Heavyweight Champion, and where is it? His contract is for 10 years. Brock Lesnar isn't going anywhere. No attempt to return to the NFL, no UFC, none of it. Brock Lesnar stays in WWE. What happens? We've seen the career Brock Lesnar's had since returning in 2012 to now in these 10 years. But how will he get on in WWE in the 8 years that, in real life, he missed out on? Without further ado, I think we should find out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simulate forward to 2012, probably the night after the WrestleMania in 2012 as well, so we get the full picture of the time Brock Lesnar missed out, and we will see how Brock Lesnar does in those missing years. What does he accomplish just straight up? We saw what Brock Lesnar accomplished having came back as UFC Alpha Male Raw Species Brock Lesnar and all that. What does he accomplish in those 8 years he missed though? Without further ado, let's find out. And here we are, Monday, week 3, March 2012. WrestleMania 28 had just been and gone. Performance of the night was Trish Stratus. In the main event, Brock Lesnar beat Bradshaw, Big Show, and John Cena to retain the World Heavyweight title. So he's definitely in the main event scene all these years later, isn't he? Instead of returning the night after WrestleMania to beat up John Cena, he just fought at WrestleMania and beat up John Cena, among others, to retain his heavyweight title. Sting defeated Shelton Benjamin for the WWE Heavyweight Championship. God, the WWE and the Brock Lesnar's World Heavyweight Champion. Sting is WWE Champion. That's a bit mad. Lance Storm defeated Shawn Michaels and Marty Wright. Jesus Christ. Lightning defeated Apollo. This is crazy. Undertaker is in a team with Eddie Kingston, and they fought The Rock and Matt Hardy. You know, among all of the crazy things, The Undertaker and Eddie Kingston, the Squadron, might be one of the craziest. Brock Lesnar's putting in performances of 93, and Trish Stratus was the performance of the night. She got 100 against Mickie James in a cage match. Not Mickie James. Yeah, that's Mickie James. The name's under Alexis Laree. But that is Mickie James in a cage match and winning the WWE Women's title. Brock Lesnar, though, your current World Heavyweight Champion. And let's have a look at Power 500 first of all. God, Edge is number 1. Oh God, I can never find names in this. I always seem to miss them. But Edge is number 1 and Simon Diamond is number 3. If you're curious, Edge is number 1 though. Good for him. Let's just go to WWE. Tour company, your 5 faces. Brock Lesnar's here with Triple H, Trish Stratus, Undertaker, and John Cena. And Brock Lesnar, clearly still up there. Clearly still doing well. I'm sorry. Linda McMahon is the owner, and Eric Bischoff is the head booker. They nearly have $1 billion in the bank. Still doing a bit of ruthless aggression. They decided to keep that, you know, once the old man passed. Let's have a look at a search. It's always intriguing to see at what point, no offense to him, Vinnie Mac passed. Owners. Come on. Yeah, Vince passed in 2010, and Linda took control, and she's still alive and kicking. Brock Lesnar, though, your current World Heavyweight Champion, of course. A cheating breakup in his life. Reno Miro and Brock Lesnar have broken up after Rena Miro was cheating with Kip James, and so Brock Lesnar hates Kip James. Fair. I think that's Billy Gunn, isn't it? I want to say, the ass guy. Title-wise, Brock Lesnar two-time World Heavyweight Champion and a five-time WWE Champion. Before this experiment began, he was a two-time WWE Champion. So in the years he missed, he won 3 more WWE titles. Did he? No, he was a 3-time WWE Champion before this began. Well, that WWE title reign, his first one, went till November in this universe. He lost it to Eddie Guerrero, IRL, in 2004, February, I want to say. He held it to November this time around. And then his new reigns, he was WWE Champion again, January 2005 to March 2005, till WrestleMania, I think that is then. He held it about 2 months, 3 defenses. And then November 2006 to February 2007, was that 3 months, 3 defenses? And then as well, the 2 WWE title reigns, August 2011 to November 2011, so not a long reign by any stretch of imagination. I think that's 3 months again for 3 defenses. And his current reign as World Heavyweight Champion started in February. He's held it for less than a month, 1 defense at WrestleMania, as you saw. And he's also won another Royal Rumble already, all these years sooner, as a 2-time Rumble winner. So, not like a huge pile of accomplishments since. He had one longer WWE title reign because he didn't leave, as well as 4 other world titles, a 7-time world champ, and another Royal Rumble, putting him up to 2. Achievement-wise, in the years he's missed, in 2004 he was the 3rd best wrestler in the world, 2005 7, 2006 6, 2007 7, 2008 5, 2009 he was the #1 best wrestler on this planet, 2010 he was number 9, 2011 he dropped to 28 though. Definite future Hall of Immortals inductee, 2-time Wrestler of the Year, big Brock Lesnar. He's had a pretty good time of it, honestly. Across his missing years, as I'll refer to him, he wrestled in, 372 matches, and he won 265 of them, so he won a big majority of them, a very big majority at that. Only 105 losses, 2 draws, average rating of 95. The quality of matches you have to have, including a lowest rating of 75, highest rating of 100, of course, average rating of 95 that's crazy. If in my universe I'm doing with WWE, if I could have an average rating of 95 on people, Jesus. And I can pick whatever I want, really, because there are so many 100s. Lesnar defeated Jericho in a cell match for a 100 at WrestleMania 26. Lesnar and Angle defeated Tajiri and Christopher Daniels on Raw for another 100. In 2009, Lesnar and Angle defeated Court of Chaos, Edge and Chris Jericho for a 100. Lesnar and Angle defeated Edge and Jericho again for a 100. Lesnar defeated Edge for a 100. Lesnar and Angle defeated Edge and Jericho for a 100. Jericho and Edge defeated RVD and Lesnar for a 100. So you had that, and then Lesnar was like, I'll just team with Kurt, and then he beat the hell out of the Court of Chaos, Edge and Chris Jericho, a lot. So many 100 rated matchups. Brock Lesnar's at the top of his game right now, honestly. This year alone, I mean, yeah, he won the Royal Rumble. He won the World Heavyweight title from Bradshaw. And now he's just vibing. Teaming with Johnny Jetta and Gran Apollo. He's having a great time of things against Hot Stuff Hernandez and Amazing Phenomenon, Amazing Red and AJ Styles. Okay, Brock Lesnar. Killing it. Doing a great job. I did want to check the stables, just to see what the hell has been going on. Okay, the Cult of Gloom, the Militia, Goldust, Ricky Banderas, Sabu, Stefano and Sean O'Hare, the Squadron, this is what I really want to see, Undertaker leading Eddie Kingston and Marty Wright, with Teddy Long in support. I assume just to inform people they're going to have to fight The Undertaker. I love that. A cult of personality, The Undertaker and Eddie Kingston especially, beautiful. And the fact that Undertaker isn't in the stable True Darkness is a bit crazy, but you have to make room for Carlito, Chris Cage, Kenny King, Mark Magnus, and Sony Sakai, I guess. Jesus. I love that. Cool. Titles, Royal Rumbles, Lesnar's a 2-time winner. Quite a lot of 2-time winners. Lesnar joins the likes of Ric Flair, Undertaker, Triple H, Kurt Angle, John Cena, and Brock Lesnar as 2-time Royal Rumble champions. They have not spread out the winners, really, in this 8-year gap. Whilst Lesnar, of course, your current world champion. R-Truth was a world champion at one point. Matt Hardy. Always fun to look at these. Bradshaw, Cena, Lesnar, Bradshaw, Lesnar. Lesnar's killed it. You know, Lesnar's done well, I'll say. You let me know how you think Brock Lesnar's done. Just looking at his title-wise here, in the 8 years that he missed out on, 8 years IRL, he was wanting to go back to the NFL. 8 years he competed in the UFC. He stayed in WWE and he won 2 World Heavyweight titles, 2 WWE titles, and he had a WWE title reign that was going to end in February, but instead it ended in November. So it was a lot longer. He held the belt for over a year during that. 14 months. An incredibly long reign. So, taking into account that long title reign he had, the 2 more WWE title reigns he had, the 2 World Heavyweight title reigns he had, the Royal Rumble he got in 2012 rather than 2022, what did you think? What do you think? How do you think Brock Lesnar's career has turned out having stayed in WWE? Let me know in the comments down below. Always love to hear what you think. And shout out to Awesome2432. He always does amazing little... And shout out to Awesome2432. They always do amazing little summaries in the comments of what happened in the videos. They're always good to read because I always feel like I miss out on stuff trying to get through these and not make the video incredibly long for you all. But still, shout out to them. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below of Brock Lesnar's career during these missing years in WWE he's got back. Also, leave any comments down below with experiments you would like to see done. As always, leave a like and subscribe for more if you've enjoyed. And yeah, just want to say thank you for watching.